Good afternoon, everybody. It's Denise here, Denise Junk Journals UK. Thank you so much for joining me. It is lovely to have you here, and I hope you're well. I'm doing good, thank you. The weather is mixed, breezy, warm, and Neil's gone fishing, so yeah, I've got a chance to come on and do a video with you. I've not done much with this. Today will be Thursday, so that is Tatty Treasure and collage type collaboration kit day. That's a mouthful. Okay, so I'm working with the kits Vintage Botanicals and Vintage Architecture, and they are both in Nanine's shop, who is collage type, and in Tania's shop, who is Tatty Treasure, and they're different. So they've got the same images in different ways, different images on the same papers. You have to go on and have a look, but you know you can have both kits and there won't be the same thing in either kit. So they've both got kits and an add-on kit, I believe, in both. If you haven't seen them, the details for both Etsy shops will be in my link. So and there's other ladies doing work with it as well. They'll also be in my link. This is the kind of thing, if you've not seen it, this is a freebie which matches the kit, which is, I believe, on Tania's Buy Me a Coffee site. There are a couple, there's another one as well. But back to this then. So I'm doing a 4 signature. I was going to do 5. I'm starting to wish I had squeezed 5 in now, but I didn't. The spine on the inside just looked like it wouldn't take it, so we'll see. It's looking a bit thin. So I've got a couple of ideas for thickening some of the pages up, and obviously once I start adding you know, pockets and things, that's going to thicken it up anyway, but I want more on the edges. I did a couple of bits last week after I'd finished filming with you. I've not done anything much this week, so I don't think I've done anything in here apart from this, which is that is a proper really old vintage. It was a lace collar that I've cut a piece out of to make a pocket. I want a few bits of lace, I've decided, on the edge of this and other things. So let's have a look what we've got going here. So I did a few bits with the pockets from the kit. Right, full disclosure, still haven't done those, but if you remember, I'm going to stitch around them, put them on card, and then they're going in front and back. I will do that before I put this away today. This was from the kit, wasn't it? So yep, all I did was put a small image from the kit inside that, you know, just to personalize it a little bit. And the same with that one. It's that gorgeous image, just a shrunk down image it is. Yep, so they're 2 little journal cards to go in. These I said were going to be up tucks, so I've just packed them onto some card. I'm going to cut round them, and I might because they're so you know, pretty anyway, might put them in and then just a piece of lace or something on them. These 2 things you saw, these are just going to be tucked in with them. This was another of the double journaling cards. I think I tried to make 4 so that I had 1 for each signature. So this again was just printed small pieces of pages from the kit together, and then I just inked around it and put some of my coffee dyed paper in the middle and just put a few pretties on it. So there's 3. I think there's another one in here somewhere as well, if I remember rightly. We'll get to these in a minute. Oh, maybe there wasn't another one, maybe it was this one. So this is the triple tag that came in one of the kits. You can cut them out individually or leave it whole. I've left it whole. Just put a door from one of the kits in the middle, and that's my favourite for all the flowers, and just stamped a little butterfly, and there's lots of journaling on it too. So I thought those 4, that's 1 for each signature. Don't know where I was going with these. I've just put some what's that called, embossing texture paste on them. I thought I might put a bit of book page and then maybe a flower, I don't know. Just was playing with those. Pockets from the kit, yes. So I believe these pockets are from the kit that's on Nanine's. Yes, they are. Etsy. So all I've done, I've got 4 here, tallish ones, and I've inked round 2, and I've just put gold gilding polish around the other 2, so you can just go in and be decorated. and then adding extra. So this is something that I saw it a long time ago, and it just popped up on my feed again and it reminded me from Heather at Rosehill Cottage, who put on one of her flip throughs. She wanted to add a pocket somewhere, I think, where there wasn't one. I can't remember exactly, something like that anyway. But it's adding a pocket afterwards by just putting a pocket on a piece of paper, and not even you know, tipping it in, which you could do. But I think she wanted it to be removable, if my memory serves me properly. And I thought, oh, that'll add a little bit more bulk, as well as, you know, when I get to these beautiful pages and I don't particularly want to stick things on them and they're not right onable, I was thinking that, you see, both sides of that is got that beautiful picture. I could put one over, and I've got some clips here ready. Shall I go with the gold or the black? I've done two. Look, they're not gold, are they? They're I suppose rolled gold, but more copper and black with little bits on. I think I quite like that one. And literally just clip them over the page so they can be, you know, there's journaling space there, or they can be removed and stuck in, or they can be removed and kept out, and you've got, you know, that extra pocket as well. I think I only did two. Was it another one somewhere? Did I have two? Sure I did. I bet I've left it on a page that's there it is, look. Yes, I've done another one on the other side. So what, we're in the back signature there. Let's put this one in the front signature somewhere, shall we? I mean, it doesn't have to be on a, you know, a page that's just got those on, but I just thought it might be. Yeah, and I'm going to use the same pin. Well, the same style pin, not the same pin, obviously. There we go. Okay, so that's, you know, and this is how I'm going to start to fill it. And this is another way. This is, again, just adding pages, adding journaling, just round the edge of a page. And again, I've got clips to put them in. So, am I in them? Yeah, I haven't put anything in this signature yet, am I? Okay, let's go on this one. Got quite a lot of journaling on this one, haven't we? Okay, so let's go around a journaling page. And that's just adding lace to it. Oh, it's just coffee dyed paper, inked round, and I've just stuck some lace down one side. So it's adding a bit of lace, it's adding journal space. It can, again, I'll put this one with black, I think. It can be removed and moved, it can be stuck in. Yeah, and I like that on that page as well. Right, I've got 4 of those, all slightly different. This one was just a spare piece, and I just put a piece of lace that I had sitting around, trim. It's not really lace, is it? It's trim from an old tablecloth. And again, it will put a bit of frill on the edge, won't it? If I might put it over a plain one this time rather than a fancy one. And, you know, you can always clip them at the top. They don't have to be clipped on the side. Yeah, so you can see how I'm getting pretties on the edge of the papers now, which is what I wanted. This one, right, this one I have just glued in, but I do want to stitch over the top of it. Yeah, and I've done it like that so it sticks out. So I will put it in, but it's going to be stitched when I get the machine onto my desk. Where shall we put it? I haven't put anything in the second one, have I? It may not stay where I put it, but let's put it there for now. And again, I'm going to clip that one at the top. I've got 2 there. Felt like I had 2 clips. And oh, this one I haven't done yet. This one I'm going to make a ruffle, you know, stitch a ruffle and put it on it, and put it in the same manner. So which one didn't have one of those? Thinking maybe this front one at the back somewhere. Yeah, perhaps on there. Yeah, make sure you get them the right way up. So that will have to go that way, I think. That's it. If you've got writing or anything on them. Yeah, and then this ruffle down here all stitched in. You won't really see the flower. You might see a little bit of it down that side, and again we'll have a bit more out there. So I'll just stick that in so I know roughly where I'm going to put it. Okay, so things like that are going to bulk it up quite a bit. So let's get some of these pockets in. Let's have a look. So I've got my 2 up tucks, and yeah, I've got those 4 pockets, 2 that I inked and 2 that so they can be 1 in each signature, and I've got 4 of those, but they need tucks to go in. So let's put the up tucks in, shall we? Let's trim them down and ink them. And I like things like receipts, invoices, things like that, tucked into up tucks. I like them, the tuck down quite tight, because, you know, gravity is against you a little bit. And yeah, and then just thin, you know, not necessarily, you know, soft and wafty paper, but thin paper. So it can be card as long as it's thin, if that makes sense. So this one I think should go that way, but I had a good look at it and I thought actually you can have flowers drooping downwards, which they all seem to be. Yeah, there's nothing that's obviously, you know, upside down, in my opinion. And this is just a piece of the collage paper. Gorgeous big collage. I think there's a couple actually. This one's really pretty colourful. Okay, so I'm going to go for the middle 2 with those, because we seem to put everything front and back, don't we? So this is the front middle. Got a couple of things tucked in it, in the front of it already, so let's go in the back of it, somewhere here. It's quite full on, so I rather like it on that journaling page there. Like I say, I can decorate it when it's in, so it might end up with some lace or labels, or, you know, some such butterfly when we're doing the embellishing, which should come a little bit quicker. We're nearly at the end of July now. Once we get to the end of July, you know, that's when the collaboration officially ends. So everyone who's doing something each day, they may still be working on them like I am, but, you know, the set days, oops, they'll be doing something else, as I will. So on Thursday I will be doing something else that happens every Thursday, but the rest of the week it's my intention to work on this and get it finished. Not on my scrappy Sundays, obviously, but I've got something here. What have I got here? It's not staying in, but yeah, maybe something a little bit longer than that. That letter's a bit thick, isn't it, there? Something like that. Yeah. So it's not pulled out too much. And I like it. Okay, let's put something in the page. Just stop it sticking. Oh, can I reach anything? Thought that was a plain piece, then it's just printed too light. I should have reprinted over it really, shouldn't I? Never mind. And then, oh, we're into the second one then. The second middle, if you see what I mean. So I want to be on that side. What have we got in the front? That's that. Got one in the front, new, and nothing in the back. So again, let's get this in the back, but it needs to be kind of this side. No, I don't like it opposite that. I'm wondering if it's a bit too pointy. I'm going to take that orange flower off. Yeah, I prefer it like that. Okay, I like it there, so I'm going to put it there. That didn't take me long, did it? So I've ordered my art glitter. Did I tell you last time or not? I can't remember, but it's not going to appear until then. Is it the 7th or the 9th of August? Gosh. So I don't think this is going to last me that long. It might. My new bottle of Fabri-Tac arrived, so it might be that Fabri-Tac is my new go-to. Now I know I've done that across there, so what I put in will probably have to be square, but it'll be fine. Yeah, I like it. Okay, just cut that in half, then I can use it in both of them. I think took it out and don't know where I've put it. Where are you there? So these four now, so I'm having one in each. So I'm going to go to the back, so we start at the front. So one of them is very colourful and doesn't need, is not going to really need anything on. Little label at the bottom, maybe these are going to need decorating. Quite like it there, but I'm thinking which one of these is going here. I like it opposite that one actually, so I'll have to think about that when I put them in. Okay, so that's a possibility. So at the moment there is plenty of journaling in here, along with all those beautiful pages. So I can, you know, put the pockets on the journaling pages because there's plenty of them. And it's nice there as well, but it's just, I don't know, I couldn't really tell you why I like it there, but I do. So that's where I'm going to put it. And then I'll have to think about, do we want you in? Yeah. Which one I put there when I've stitched them. Yeah, I'll miss, for these sort of things, I'll miss the art glitter if it runs out before my new one arrives. I could always do what Tanya's done and buy a, you know, a cosmic shimmer. But I did toy with the idea of just putting, because I've got some just ordinary PVA glue. I could put some in here and see if it'll work. I just don't want to wreck my new tip. You know how when you buy things, they pop up again on Amazon saying, are you interested in this? All the time. They're now coming up at $6.95. I was saying they were dear, weren't they, at $4.95, which is what I think that's what I paid for mine. Oh dear, my memory's getting worse. Yeah, I like that. So I might have a tab with lace on it that stands above that page. Again, filling the journal a bit more. Yeah, I like that quite a lot. So I'm going to go to the front with the other tall one, I think. Now this front one might be nearly full, so I've got a pocket there. Be nice on there. I like it there. Something on the back, yes. Too much. That's got something on. That's got something on. Yeah, I said the back was nearly full, didn't I? No. You have something on you. Oh, I'm into the next one there somehow. So which one did I say I quite liked it on? Can you remember? As I go through again. Was it there? I think it was. Just double check. No, it was there. Something on the back of that. Yeah, that's why I said not. Back to that one. I just don't want to put too much weight on it. You see now, I've seen it on that other page. I don't like it there. Let's try a different one. I know it's going to be decorated up. Where's the page? Is that the page? Yeah. No. Yes, can you see that? My in camera. It's quite a big. I think I am. Yeah, I prefer that one. Sometimes it's hard to say why. Sometimes I can tell you exactly what it is that's appealing to me, but I don't know. Something about the green and the green, maybe. I don't know. It's just appealing to me. There. So we'll be on to tags pretty soon with this one. I won't get there today. I think I've said to you many times our internet's really bad at the moment and I'm not really in front, so you know, I'm having to get them uploaded pretty quick, and it's really, I don't know if it's YouTube. Sometimes it's YouTube, sometimes it's my internet, but I think it's probably just, you know, a perfect storm in the mixture of the two. not being the best. And yeah, I'm fighting with it a little bit. Did I have one in the second one? I didn't, did I? Let's try them both till I find somewhere. I think there's quite a lot in this one as well. Don't I like it on there? Quite a fussy page. You certainly couldn't write on it, could you? Although it's a nice page for gluing something on. I was going to say that's a plain page. I think that's stuck now. I think it must be. No, it's very yellowy, that one. I think it needs to go opposite a yellow with the gold on it as well. Yeah, I don't dislike that one there. Let me keep my finger in it. Oh, well, that's it. I'm out of pages. So, yeah, I think with a nice flower or something like that, or yeah, some kind of image on there as well. Bunging up. So Simba is in bad books. I know you out there will all be defending him because you're Simba fan club, but he has chewed up. I sometimes wonder if I've got a cat or a dog. He's chewed up. Do you know the little thin wooden frames that I had him in the greenhouse waiting to paint? Something, he does love to chew a stick. He is very much like a dog. He likes to chase a ball as well. Yeah. I was there when he did it, so I know it was him. I got them out of the box, put them on the top. I was looking for something in the box. They're out there for painting. And he pounced on them because you've seen what he's like whenever I'm in doing something. He's there. What's this? What's that? And I laughed because I thought it was funny. But then he went at them, chewed them, and then he grabbed the second, you know, the first one, then the second one. He literally broke them in half, and he would not stop. You know, for me to. I was going, no, that's naughty. Trying to take it off him, and he was like killing it. I don't know. So, and I was throwing them away. I very nearly put them in the bin, and then I suddenly thought, well, I can still use them in pieces. You know, a bit like this broken architecture. Maybe I can put one in here. So yeah, once I've got over the shock of him annihilating my crafting things. Right, I'm in the back. We've got one in the back. Which one hasn't got one then? I've forgotten now because I've got all heated telling you about that naughty boy. Not that he cares very much. He doesn't. You know, about being in the doghouse, as it were. Pardon the pun. I think it's the third signature. I haven't got one. I think. This one. Yeah. That's very yellow, isn't it, there? I know it's very plain, but we'll start decorating. I think it might go well there. So, no then. No, I like it there. When I know. Neil's fishing. Finally, hooray. That's why I'm on getting 2 done, hopefully today. My leg health has been really good, touch wood, these last 4 or 5 days, I think. And I don't know if I've not sat at my desk much, or I have been trying to eat anti-inflammatory things, would you believe? You try anything, don't you? When you're in a lot of pain, I try anything. So, if you remember, I went off sugar for nearly 4 weeks, not quite 4 weeks. That worked, but I can't maintain it. I can't live without sugar. I'm, you know, not eating as much as I was, but I am back having sugar. So I thought I need to find something else. So I've been, as you do, looking it up and reading about nutrition. I'm really interested in nutrition. I do like to know things, and I know not everything you read is true, and a lot of things isn't true. And the more reading and research I do, I realise that, you know, NHS stuff that they tell you on the NHS, I'm sorry, is definitely outdated quite often, and not at all the thing. So I'm very sceptical of doctors and nutrition. So yeah, I've been reading that pineapple and cucumber. I knew pineapple, cucumber and ginger are I don't know about anti-inflammatory. What was it? Anti-inflammatory? What was I looking at? I was looking at I suppose it is anti-inflammatory. What do you call it when it's, I was going to say when you swell. I know that's inflammation, but it's got another, is it edema or something like that? Not that I've got them, but it's the same sort of thing. Edema's like swelling just in certain places, isn't it? And it's closely linked with, you know, poor blood circulation, which obviously I suffer with. Where am I going to put these then? I want a tuck. Have I got any tucks? No. I want some tucks. Let me just get some bits out of the box and make some. So there's all the decorations. I know you're waiting with bated breath, aren't you? To hear about. Oh, what have I got there? I'll have forgotten what I was talking about in a minute. I'll try and keep the thought in my mind just while I get some bits out of here. No card. No card. Right. Ooh. Right, I was telling you, wasn't I, about the foods. So yeah, pineapple, ginger and cucumber is what I've been working on this time. I've got those pink pieces, right, super. So I went and bought a fresh pineapple, which I love actually. I do love pineapple. Neil doesn't. I think that's probably why I don't buy it very often. But I got Neil to chop it because I'm not allowed near the sharp knives, as you know. So he chopped it up into slices for me. You know, big thick slices that I can just sit and hold with a plastic bag. What am I making? Some tucks. I don't need that. Yeah, and I've been having a big slice of that every day after my afternoon meal, evening meal, whatever you call it. And I've been trying to have cucumber and cottage cheese, which again is another one of my favourites. And some stem ginger biscuits. I mean, biscuits. I've just been eating biscuits with ginger in. So yeah, you could say it's psychosomatic and in my head, or it could be nothing to do with that whatsoever. What shall I make them with? I love those, I love those, I love those. Right. I don't know. Yeah, so I'm just making some, what am I making as tucks? What are they called? Just give me a second and it'll come to me. Oh, when you layer everything up like a snippet. It's not a snippet. What's it called? Oh. Not called tucks, are they? Something embellishment. Anyway, oh goodness me. Do you know, you could worry. I really could worry sometimes at the words that I can't come out with. You know, about dementia. But I think that's my only issue. And I think, I mean, if you know, let me know. But I think the early signs of dementia are more than just forgetting things. I don't know what it is about words. Yeah, I'm wanting the mint. Did you gather? Okay, let's do two. I know I've got all those ready, but let's see if I like them or not. Right, what have we got from the kit? We've got some lovely, where are they? Tickets somewhere. I bet I've got everything out, but here they are. Love these. I'm liking that one there with the writing on it. Okay, so let's have a, that's quite nice. A double ticket. Like that one as well. Okay. Cluster. Oh my goodness, it came to me. Wow. I'm sorry, I know at least half of you have been shouting at the screen. It's a cluster, it's a cluster. Oh, God. And I'm just using bits from the kit for it, nothing else. Oh, these swirly things. Sconces. I remembered the name for these. I forgot this last time, didn't I? Am I putting too much on? Let's try a couple more with just sconces and something on, shall we? And just put a ticket on these. Oh, that's nice. A label. I didn't mean a ticket. I meant a label. Where did I see them here? A little label. Didn't take me long to get everything spread out, did it? I'm liking these on the lighter coloured paper. Just a bit of contrast on the ticket. Yep. Okay. Oh. Let's deconstruct it. See if I can get it back the way it was. Ish. Let's just put it across the middle, I think. Oh, a bit far over. Was that it? Lovely. How quick and easy was that? Is it? Yeah, it's strong enough for a tuck, that card. A cluster, a tuck cluster. What? I want you in the middle. And you a little bit straighter, I think, up there. Yes, I do talk to my things as a craft. I think somebody said that to me a few weeks ago. I'm pleased to see you talk to your craft things, because I do. I think that could do with a bit of a sconce, don't you? Do you think that's too much? Who said no? Don't encourage me. Oh dear. Yeah, if it's hanging off as well, I like it. Oh, hanging off, but I've glued all the edge. Yeah, like that. It's kind of softened that corner, hasn't it? Quite a bit. So I'll probably have to put that one in so it's tucked that way. Now I feel like that's missing something, but I've just remembered this lovely chain freeze stuff. That one's a, oops, a slightly different shade, tone, you know, colour. You know what I mean. That's it. I do like things at angles. Yeah. Yeah, I like those. Okay, let's do two more then. I'll have one for each one. They've come together really quickly, haven't they? These are just catching my eye. No. I'm wondering about the flowers in these. Oh, look at that one just sitting there. Oops, it ran off. Oh, it hides too much of the sconce though. Yeah, I won't go with flowers, I don't think. Might just go with those in a label. I mean, how pretty is that one? Not oval. No. Something quite tiny, I think, but fancy about you. Yeah, quite like that. Right, so don't get the edges. So I've got the bottom piece on so that the tuck, you know, it won't interfere with the tuck. That bit can go on the page, can't it? So do I want that filling that space? Do I want it touching slightly? No. Usually I like things to touch. I think a rule of thumb often is when you're collaging for 3 things to touch, isn't it? But they're all touching the pink card. So there we go. Oops, 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 oops. I'm sure I've put that in a completely different place to what I had it. I have, because that fit before and it doesn't now. Is there anything tinier? Let me just drag them all back in again. No. I suppose I could put something in there. I'm not liking those on there. Excuse me, hiccuping. Hiccup, hiccup. I'm wondering about some lace on that one because it's so fancy. I haven't got any, not got any lace here. This tiny bit. Actually, it's quite nice. Again, this is vintage. You know, very vintage. It's from an old collar, an old lace collar. So, is it antique? It's antique, I think, rather than vintage. I don't know. I might have to abandon this one for a while. I just can't get my head round what I want it on. Yeah, I'm gonna, because I'm not winning, I'm going to leave that one. Don't think I want any lace on here, do I? No, I like the simplicity of that. So where was the other one? 2. I've done 3. Okay, no point in forcing it. If it won't work, it won't work. Just try the flower once more, make sure. No. I'm like a dog with a bone now, aren't I? I'm having a go at Simba. I'm just wondering if a little bit of greenery. No, it's just, it's not doing anything for me. That might just have to be a page decoration. I'll have to create something else. But I've got 3, so let's get these bits put in. Oh my! I've made a right mess of my desk. Yeah, to the point I can't find the 3 things we was putting in. That was one. Ew. Oh dear. Oh, I might have them. Hang on, please. Okay, back you go. So, yeah, I think if I've used these 3 on these 3 double journal cards and then something different on that. They're still a bit wet. It's dustbin day, so I'm sorry if you hear them. Let's start at the back. Well, we start at the front, don't we? Okay, so we've got pocket, journaling, journaling, journaling. Oh, we've got a lot of journaling space here. We definitely needed something at the back. Shall we go here? Not that one, it goes the other way. And actually I think that one does, so this is the one. So I'm going to put quite a bit of it down. Oops. So that one's another up tuck. So again, we're fighting gravity a bit with that one, so yeah, I think that's okay. I'm not going to put it in. Let's put that in there until it's dry. So one in this one. That can come out now. Oh, I've got an up tuck there, so let's try and do a left hand one, and perhaps in the front of here. Oh, same flower. What do I think to it? Is that same flower there? No, I don't mind it. So yeah, that's going to be a downwards tuck. It's like yoga and a downward dog. This side. So the clusters are page decorations and tucks, if you want them to be. Might have to come along with some words, I think, perhaps some fancy words. Yes, I like that. So we'll put that in there and that one in there. That's the second one, and this is the third. You've got quite a lot in the front, so let's put you in the back here. Oh, you've got an uptuck in the back, so don't want it too close to that one. Right, so you're not going in that one then, let's go in the front. This one didn't have an uptuck in it, did it? Oh, I like it on there. Okay, and I can fasten that bit down as well. Yeah, it's definitely, I'm pleased to say, getting fatter. It was a bit skinny and underfed. Okay, is that, yeah, that's wrong. That's completely wrong. Ew, I liked it on that paper. Let's, no. Oh, Denise, you've not got long. It needs to be on the left hand side. I'm going to let it dry. And where was I having it? I've forgotten now. Can you remember? Was it there? Can't even remember where it was going. Which... I need it that side to hold that down, to be honest. It's going to be dry in a minute. That's got something... I just thought the pink and the pink. I had to just go for it, but I thought that pink and pink. So this might not be the pink. No, that's definitely not the piece to go in there. No, I want something different in again. That door's ever so slightly pink, isn't it? Oh, look. I'm just making it up as I go now. My best. Yeah, the best way to journal. Love it when it happens like this. Okay, down. It's just a scrappy pad. That's all it is. A bit lower down. So the staples I've got in are copper. I'll flatten the backs and maybe put something in the back like that. Don't you just love it when things it's just a scrappy pad. I'll link it and what have you. Okay, that is going to be it for today. It's definitely fuller than it was. Not as anemic. It needs more, but oh, there's the dustbins. So we'll just have a quick look at how many pockets we've got to fill. She'll count them. 1, 2. We need something in those, so we'll count them. 3. You need something sewing on you. 4. 5. Not too bad so far. I thought there was a lot more missing than that. 6. 7. You're going in there, aren't you? I think you can now. Still lots more room, look. 8. 9. 10. 11. Where have you come from? 12. It's going up now, isn't it? I like that one in there. 13. Got some stitching to do, so 13 tags, which, you know, is going to add some bulk as well, isn't it? Yeah, so I really must get those stitched. Like I say, this is the last Thursday in July, so next week it will be, Monday will be, I'll show you my craft room, will be the craft room tour. So Tuesday and Wednesday we'll work on this next week, and then, you know, see where we're up to. I hope you have a lovely day. Remember to join me, especially at the weekend, for the scrappy makes, and yeah, see you all soon. Bye for now.